Welcome back to the channel. I'm Phil, the reporter, and today we're going to check out some videos of a modern woman spewing delusional modern female pathological behavior. Before we play these clips, I need you to know what I was thinking viewing this woman's TikTok account, which was,
what I'm realizing is that women, especially black women, are a special kind of stupid.
and you'll probably agree with me by the end of this video. So let's play the first one.
So I don't know why this is happening, but if you are in a Honda trying to beep and get my number, that is a negative. That is a negative. I had a guy follow me home in a beater because he wanted to get my number. No, sweetie. No, sweetie. No, sweetie. If you want my number, you gotta be in a Lamborghini or a Rolls Royce. I'm not playing. People think these videos are satire. This is how I actually feel. Why would I, in my car, roll down my window and give you my number when you're driving a 1999 Honda Accord? It just is not gonna be. I'm sorry, and no offense to anyone who drives that. I don't want to enmesh myself with a man like that. I don't want to enmesh myself with a Dusty.
So apparently you need a Rolls Royce just to have a conversation with this girl, and somehow you're dusty for driving a reliable car like a Honda. And by the way, Hondas are, according to Car and Driver, rated 10 out of 10 overall for just about their entire fleet. And based on the same research for Rolls Royce, since we're on the topic, I found that the same can't be said about their entire lineup. But of course, if you're a car enthusiast, you know XLR designed some of the most beautiful looking cars out there. But enough about that. We can see where this girl places value for men she wants to date and is clearly into material possessions, as you've heard in the clip. Before we dive a little deeper into the mind of a girl who thinks like this, it should be said that there's nothing wrong with wanting or having luxury cars, for example, a Lamborghini or a Rolls Royce, if your financial success allows you the opportunity to own these items. However, there needs to be a lot said for an average looking girl trading her inflated looks for a man who had to work and build himself up to a position of high value based on current socioeconomic standards. Meanwhile, this girl believes slapping on makeup and putting on a wig and drawing on some eyebrows entitles her to access of men in this stature, overlooking that genuine connections are built on more than just someone's socioeconomic status, and that respect and mutual understanding are key in any meaningful relationship. The shift in attitudes towards materialism among women over the past century can be attributed to several factors, reflecting broader societal changes. Here are 5 key reasons why modern women might have a more materialistic mindset today compared to women from 100 years ago. At number 1, increased economic independence. Modern women often have a greater financial autonomy, leading to a focus on personal wealth and luxury. This contrasts with 100 years ago, when women typically had less economic power and relied on more communal and family support. And number 2, media influence. Today's pervasive media and advertising glamorize material success, intensifying the desire for luxury items. In the past, such media saturation was minimal, and societal norms emphasize modesty and practicality. And number 3, social media and comparison. Social media platforms amplify materialism by showcasing idealized lifestyles and encouraging comparisons. A century ago, fewer platforms existed for such comparisons, and social values emphasize different aspects of life. And number 4, cultural shift. Modern society places high value on individual achievement and personal status, often measured by material possessions. Historically, values focus more on community and family roles rather than individual wealth. And number 5, increased availability of goods. Advances in technology and globalization have made luxury items more accessible and desirable. In contrast, 100 years ago, such goods were less available and less emphasized in daily life. So now that we have a little bit of a background and the mindset for a girl who thinks like this, it will give a better understanding of the next few clips.
The only guy I want to be in a situationship is Elon Musk or a billionaire. I can't relate to those girls who are in a situationship with the general manager of McDonald's or a cashier at Aldi. I can't relate. If I'm going to be in a situationship, if I'm going to be in a talking stage, it's with a billionaire who's sending me money and paying my bills. I don't do talking stages with brokies. Nope, nope, nope.
I was talking to this guy the other day, and he was like, let's go grab a cup of coffee. I said, I don't like coffee, so I don't want to be doing that. He said, let's go get drinks. I don't drink on empty stomach. And he was like, well, it's kind of weird, and it makes me think twice of you that you would want to sit down for a meal with someone you don't know. If I don't want coffee or drinks, don't manipulate me into getting coffee or drinks. A lot of men will manipulate you into going along with what they want. So be careful with that. If you say, I don't want to do that, a man should say, okay, cool, let me take you out to dinner. Any man that's going to manipulate you, make you feel bad. Luckily for me, that stuff doesn't work, but women, just be on the lookout. If you say your standard and a man's trying to manipulate you or convince you that, oh, coffee is the best, you can leave. No, coffee is cheap, and I don't do cheap. I don't want to do a cheap date. Okay, I'm only getting coffee right now because I'm about to go to Pilates and I need some caffeine to keep me going. I'm not going to go get coffee with a guy. You're broke and you're cheap. It's not tricking if you got it.
You know what I can't stand? A man that has money but wants to cosplay like a broke man. What is your purpose in my life? You have the money, but you're saying, oh, I want to save money. A frugal rich man is the worst type of man to ever meet. You have money, but now you want to cosplay like a broke man? Let me go date a broke guy. If you don't want it, okay, let me just go date a brokey then. A man that has money but will watch you suffer and not be able to pay your bills in the name of, I'm stingy, I don't help my wife out. Goodbye. If you ladies are dating a man that has money but refuses to give you any, why don't you just go date a broke guy? Why not just go date a broke guy? He has all this money, he spends all this money on himself but doesn't want to spend money on you. Go date a broke guy. In this situation, go date the broke guy. Go date the manager at Walmart. At least he can give you his last dollar. But this rich man who's like, oh, stingy men are the worst. They are the worst men on the planet.
So I get a lot of men that say you're a GD, all those things. Men and women, if someone told you, hey, I'm going to buy you a house, no matter the price tag, you can pick any neighborhood you want to live in, why would you pick a house in the projects? That is how I feel about me and having children and opening myself up to that. If I'm going to be opening myself up to possibly getting pregnant, why would I choose a broke BD, husband, child's father, whatever? Why would I not choose someone that can leave my children with houses and inheritance, all the 9 yards? They can go to school, paid for, private school, everything. Why would I choose a broke baby daddy? I don't understand. I can choose any baby daddy in the world. Why would I choose a broke one? Why would I go lust after a broke one? My baby daddy is gonna have things so my children can have things. Gold digger or not, I'm not choosing no broke baby.
So I have a lot of men in my comments talk about my teeth, talk about my nails, or those press-ons, yada, yada, yada. I don't deal with men like that. The men that I deal with, your nails look bad, how much is it to get it fixed? Your teeth look bad, how much is it? Let me send you the money. Your hair looks bad, your wig looks bad, let me send you the money. That's the kind of men that I deal with. I don't deal with men who nag women without a solution. Unless you're trying to be the solution to my problem, you are my problem.
Any man that's going to make fun of you without offering you a solution, he is an incel, he is a nigger. Don't listen to that. Real men with money, they fix you, they upgrade you, they offer to pay for things. Men who are just saying, oh, your nails look bad, your hair looks bad, your wig looks bad, buy me a new one. And if you're not going to buy me a new one, shut your mouth. I don't want to hear from you because you're just a hater and you're jealous. You're trying to find any little thing about me that's ugly or not to your liking. You're broke, you're dusty, we will never date, period. One of the fastest way that I block men and I test men is I tell them I'm at the nail salon. And if they ask me what color I'm getting, cool. If they don't say how much is it, or what's your Cash App, or what's your Zelle, so I can cover the cost, you're blocked. Because at that point, you're a taker. And men like that, they love to say, okay, text me a picture of your nails when you get it done. Sorry, Buki, you're already added to the block list by saying that. You as a man are supposed to be a provider, meaning that you provide. Why are you asking me to send me a picture of the nails done? If I don't pay for it, how am I going to send you a picture? Block those men. I think we as women need to start normalizing telling men that we're unemployed when they ask us what do we do for work. I'm unemployed, and see what they say. Well, I'm not working. I haven't been working for a year. See what they say. Because if you'll know a guy is dusty and he's like, how do you pay all your bills? How do you afford to live? Yeah, he's not going to provide for you.
All right, so there goes the future single baby mama of 2. with a distorted view of reality when it comes to dating and understanding men, influenced heavily by the idealized portrayals seen on social media and in popular culture. This distorted perspective often leads to unrealistic expectations where the true complexities of relationships and the genuine qualities of a partner are overshadowed by the superficial standards and materialistic ideas. The emphasis on instant gratification and the allure of romanticized high drama relationships can create a disconnect between what one desires and what is realistically achievable. This skewed perception may result in difficulty navigating real-world relationships as the focus on external validation and perfectionism overshadows the importance of compatibility, communication, and mutual respect. As a result, the challenges of dating and maintaining a healthy relationship can become more pronounced, potentially leading to repeated cycles of disappointment and misunderstanding. Understanding men, or any partner for that matter, requires a grounded approach where genuine connections, shared values take precedence over the fleeting allure of idealized fantasies. All right, guys, so that's the end of the video. Please like, comment, and follow for more, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.